Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you? My name is Abdul Khalik Darwish. Look, I was there in a forum where the district administration was present, and at that time there was the local governments, the district governments, and the district Nazim along with the DCO, DPO, and the rest of the district management were there, the general public too, and some of the citizens had to speak because it was a kind of forum to express their opinion, the opinion of the general public about their district and whatever they wanted to speak. And I too spoke like some of the other people, and I raised an issue that the British government, once they were here, once the Britishers were ruling India, we were part of that, and they had made and constructed the buildings and the roads which are still intact and are in a working position, while despite the fact that they were not the owners of this country, they did not own it, and the engineering too was not very developed at that time. Despite all that, their construction projects, their buildings, and their routes, the rest of their projects are still in the working condition. But unfortunately, whatever we are constructing here, whatever kind of development work we ourselves are doing here in this country, although the country belong to we ourselves, although the engineering has developed a lot, and despite all that, sometimes even our project does not long, does not complete their first anniversary, and a kind of wear and tear does start occurring, taking place about that project. So obviously that was something very very undeniable, and there was no solid argument against that, but the people kept making the speeches, and then came the turn of DCO Sahab prior to the district Nazim speech. What did he say? He didn't reply to the talk of any of the speakers, but he did reply my talk, and that too without naming me. He said that whatever we are constructing at the moment, I invite you to come and to see what quality of work is being carried on over there, and definitely it is a very good quality according to him. But everyone else knows, every citizen of Pakistan knows that the construction quality here in Pakistan is very very poor indeed, and this is the reason that whatever roads, whatever buildings, and whatever the rest of the development works which are being done, they do not do not last long. Sometimes do not last even for 1 year, and then it start demanding the repair and the reinvestment of money upon that particular project. What is the reason behind it? The reason is not complicated, because all the people who are involved in it, from the legislator to the department people and to the contractor, all three of these are found usurping money out of that, corruption money, taking out of that their share, the kickback, the commission, whatever you call it, and they are taking out this much of money from there. So it is not just the case here in my district. I think it is the case in each and every district wherever we go, whether the district is a small one or a bigger one, whether it is a provincial metropolis, whether it is the provincial capital or the federal capital, or it is a village, or it is a town, it is a small district, or it is a big district, it is a division, or whatever it is, wherever you go all over the Pakistan, condition is the same. it is not much different at all. It seems that all the people involved, maybe the biggest single factor for them is the corruption, the looting, and the cheating. That is very unfair, and I think so that all of these people, all of whether they are the legislators, whether they are the departmental officers, whether this is the contractor, I think all of these should be and must be taken to task and should not be forgiven at all. Rather, I think that the money be recovered from that. That is very important. That is very essential. If at all of these go scot free. If at all they are not nabbed, they are not asked, their accountability is not held, and lack of the accountability actually mean that we are encouraging the corrupt people, we are encouraging the inefficient people, we are encouraging those who are doing the mismanagement. I think this should not be and should not be tolerated upon at all. Rather, a kind of harsh accountability be held, but probably all of these tiers of society, whether they are the legislators, whether they are the department people, or the contractors, or the building material supplier. But I think so all of these are bad, but at least the three of them are not forgivable at all. The legislator who take out the money as a commission or a kickback, and then the department people who are seen taking out the money from there, although they both of these are being paid and being paid well by the state, by the government of Pakistan, and then loss, but not the least, it is the contractor. The contractor too must be taken to the task and should not be forgiven. This is how we can do all that. We can somehow turn around the situation here in the country.